Hello and welcome to Rubbernecker, a show that's dedicated to trawling the world for things that make you go, oh, ah, and ee. Or for those who don't speak dumbstruck, a visual treat for anybody who likes to stare a bit when the proverbial brown stuff hits the spinning thing. And who doesn't, eh? I mean, when it comes to a weirdo in public, we all hate to be face to face with one, but they sure are entertaining to watch from a safe distance. And that, guys, is exactly what Rubbernecker is all about.
You can't be serious.
But according to you lot, who or what is a Rubbernecker?
Is it when you look like, when you see something and you look?
All the time, man, all the time. Even if there's a fit girl walking down the street, I'm rubbing it like, yow! I'm getting twitches in my neck, or if there's something happen, like a fight, I'm turning around trying to have a look. It's the kind of guy I am, sorry, but yeah, I'm a Rubbernecker, fully blown Rubbernecker.
So here's a phrase that you don't often hear coming out of too many an Englishman's mouth, but I'm going to blurt it out regardless. God bless the French. And really, in this case, I really mean it. Because in recent shows we've brought to you a variety of left-field loonies competing for notional world titles. And of course, when the world think English, they're also frequently tempted to think eccentric. But recently we've really been in danger of verging into what can only be described as, well, completely insane in the nicest possible way. But the French have come storming in to even things up, just like the good old days during the 100 Years' War. So here's the truth. This bloke here's reenacting some ancient tale about a wild and lonely bear which used to come to town looking for virgins. Which kind of explains why he's getting his grubby paws all over the ladies in the watching crowd. Anyway, the dudes in white represent, not with a Z, the good guys, who allegedly shaved said bear with sore head using their axes. And this last bit is true, I promise I've not made it up, the bear then settled down in the town and gained willful employment as an odd jobs man, a logical progression from rabid sex-crazed bear to local caretaker. Insane? Bienvenue à France!
Oui, ça va.
Adults are dumb.
This man is not a motorcycle racer. He's a daredevil. He's part of the show business that has attracted a crowd of more than 70,000 people. He's up. He didn't make it. Burrell really bites the dust in the bottom of the Coliseum.
And my guess is that it's about this point here that everyone involved starts to realise that this is possibly one of their less inspired jaunts. And before you know it, just about the entire field are brought to their knees and start to resemble a rather low-budget zombie movie.
Ooh, you're so cool, you can just stop paying for breakfast.
Alright, time for that last batch of comical commercials now. You know, the kind of thing that comes on screen and we all end up rubbernecking when we were supposed to be doing something else.
Kleurig armbandje. Uit eten.
Ja, je bent maar 1 keer 25 jaar getrouwd. Hè?
Enjoy the simple enthusiasm of your wife while you still can.
Mijn eigen naaikamertje.
Because December the 28th is Lotto's Mega Millions Marathon, with more millions than ever and a Mega Million jackpot. And a millionaire's wife is a lot harder to please.
Een witte?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Rubbernecker Rock Awards, the part of the show where I put on a silly voice and tell somebody that they rock.
Which is sarcastic, because we actually mean you're about the smartest one. But nowadays on Rubbernecker, we're actually finding more and more out there that we really want to applaud in many ways. For instance, bog snorkeling. Dirty, smelly, and pretty pointless. But we love it for all those reasons. Our Japanese snowballers are too cool to lampoon too, and even if we did have a pop, it'd be just down to plain old-fashioned jealousy. And it's true that our extreme Ironmen are downright ridiculous, but we'd happily cheer them on for decades, because it's pretty likely that the only time these blokes pick up an iron is to run a bloody marathon, which probably drives their wives mad. Another big tick. And I'm not even going to pick on the pizza delivery boy, who inadvertently created a new gravel and tarmac combo when he dropped the hot pie on the deck. After all, I did much, much worse during my schoolboy stint at a national pizza chain.
Ahoy, me hearties.
Avast, ye swabs.
Yep, grown men pretending to be pirates now on Rubbernecker, but why?
They came up with the idea of Treasure Island because that's probably the most famous island that the most people know.
Grown men dressing up like kids, fair enough, bit dodgy. But because it's all for the purpose of walking the plank, we're going to turn a blind eye. Patch. Sorry. Anywho, nobody gets hurt, everybody has a bit of a laugh, and let's be honest, there's not one nasty-looking, evil, twisted, pirate-like face amongst the lot of them.
I train at least twice a week. I've got my own plank. I train with, twice a week, like Saturday and Sunday.
OK, I stand corrected. But wow, what a pro. Trains twice a week, what a total planker in fact. And I can't help wondering if those teeth are part of the outfit or a side effect of connecting with the odd plank or two.
And eat some kangaroo meat as well. That's very important.
Ha ha ha, what a comic. He recommends kangaroo meat to help you jump. Well, for the record, I recommend brushing after you've eaten.
Nice one.
There's many an employee up and down the country getting told off for flagrantly spending company time rubbernecking by proxy on the net. But over here at Rubbernecker Central, it's part and parcel of our job description. But before we show you this bizarre clip here, we took to the streets to get your opinion.
That's bigger.
What does he do?
Never have so many been so dumb.
Now, I'm not one to mock those who are genuinely unfortunate, but when it comes to show-offs who screw up, I think it's fair to say it's game on, don't you? Still, if you're going to try and set an example to the impressionable nippers out there, you may as well set one that says, if you copycat this stunt, you too will end up with skin grafts and the ability to walk like a rap star. Right, we're out of time for another show, so no more heroes, no more zeros, and no more sniggering down our collective sleeves at those with a natural inclination for entertaining the masses with their slightly mad or misguided moments. To paraphrase a famous song, we are one nation under CCTV. Or for that matter, camera phones, reality TV, camcorders, user-generated content, webcasts, blogs...